Hello. Hello, my name's Andrew Goldman, and today I'm going to show you how to meal prep ground turkey and 2 easy meal ideas you can use. We're going to start off with our onion. We weigh it on the food scale. Write that number down so you can keep track of it later. Next, I'm going to show you guys the garlic. It's already pre-minced, super easy. Put that off to the side. I'm going to show you the 93% lean ground turkey right there. Super good to use. I come over here, dice up my onion. However you want to dice it is fine. I put that off to the side. Get my pan nice and hot. And I only use 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once the pan gets a little bit hotter, I take that same spoon to save a dish, and I put my garlic in. And I just estimate, that's about a tablespoon. Once the garlic gets nice and hot, I put my onions in. Then once they're sauteing, I add salt and pepper to the onions, move it around, and now here I'm making a space for my ground turkey. So I put it in, I mix it down with my spatula, add my salt and pepper. I add a lot of salt and pepper because this is about 6 or 7 servings of ground turkey. And I let it cook. And every few minutes, every 5 minutes, you can flip it. You don't have to stand over there. In the meantime, while I'm flipping everything around, I usually just clean the kitchen. So by the time I'm done cooking, I really don't have anything to clean. It's just the food's ready and I'm good to go. So I'm just showing you guys pausing it sometimes and slowing it down to show you really need to cook all the red out of it. It's a poultry dish, so you gotta cook it. It's not like cooking beef. You gotta cook it all the way through. Here you can still see there's some red in there, so I'm gonna keep cooking it, and it's almost getting done. And at the very end, I like to drain all the excess liquid. So I kind of push up the pan here, get rid of all the liquid. That's what you saw me doing there. And that's basically it. That's how you meal prep onion, garlic, ground turkey, salt, and pepper. Now I'm going to show you how to store the ground turkey. It's really easy. I pull it off the stove once it cools down, put it into my container, and then I weigh it on my food scale. This came out to exactly 1,100 grams. Then, since this is too much ground turkey for me to eat throughout the week, I'll store 3 of these little Ziploc bags with 150 grams each in the freezer so I can grab them throughout the week once I ran out of my original batch. Now let's get into the calorie breakdown. We're going to see how to get the calories per gram of ground turkey. This is an awesome trick to use. So you're going to get a calculator out and go ingredient by ingredient. First is the ground turkey. 160 calories times 10 servings is 1,600 calories. The next ingredient that we're going to calculate is the olive oil. 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. You can find that right on the back of your olive oil. Next is an onion, 150 calories. See above for the calculation to convert grams to calories from our recipe. And our last ingredient, I estimate 50 calories for the ground up garlic, which seems about right. So now I'm going to add up all 4 of my numbers. It was only 4 ingredients. And I'm going to get to a total calories in all of the ground turkey, which is 1,920 calories. Then I divide by the amount of grams that I weighed out, which was 1,100, and we know that each gram of ground turkey is 1.75 calories. So every time we need to weigh out, we just need to take the grams and multiply it by 1.75. So I'm going to show you a really quick example of what that looks like in a lunch I made a couple days later. I took my food scale, tared it to 0, and then look, I just put in the amount of grams that I want. So I keep weighing out exactly how many grams I'm using, and we know it's 1.75 calories per gram. So let's see how much I'm going to use here. I believe it comes out to 153. So finally I could see 153 grams times that 1.75, and we can see I just used 267 calories of ground turkey. Here's meal number 1. I start off with ground turkey and spinach, put in the microwave for a while. I'm going to show you right here. It kind of turned into a sauteed spinach as long as you put the ground turkey on top of the spinach in the microwave. Then I take my pan on medium-high, spray some Pam, flip it over once the first side gets hot, put some of my cheese on this side so it can start melting, put my spinach and ground turkey right in the middle like that, and let it cook. Then once it's ready, here's the process of getting it into a roll-up. You kind of lift one side, hit it down with your spatula, lift over the other side, and roll it up just like that. And there it is. Let it cook on the other side for the cheese to get melted. Put it off to the side, and then we're going to take our pan and do the same exact thing. And you're going to see a sped up version, the same exact process for the other roll up. Roll it up just like that. Now I take this little pizza cutter. You can use a knife, of course. Split it up. It's a ton of food, and this is half a serving of tomato sauce, so you can dip it in. It's like a pizza roll. Now I'm going to show you how to make the ground turkey quesadilla, another great idea that you can use with your ground turkey. So we start off with ground turkey and cheese, put our wrap in the pan, put a ton of cheese in the middle, and then put the rest of your ground turkey right in the middle like that and push it towards one side. Then after it cooks for a few minutes, we lift up one side and press it down and press all the edges to melt the cheese like you would with any other quesadilla. Keep pressing it down. Now I'm going to show you, I cut it with my pizza roll just like this, and for this one I use a spicy mayo and mustard sauce. Here's the end product right here. Then I take my food scale out, weigh out a little bit of mustard, weigh out a little bit of low-fat mayo, mix it together, and it creates this awesome sauce. Well, that does it for the ground turkey meal prep and 2 meal ideas. Like I said before, I will put the calories right there so you can see an in-depth analysis if you'd like to look at that. Thank you so much for watching.